All right, so I'm at Northwest Middle School, about to do a little different workout today. About to do some sprints. So this message is for those, this is a sweat video, this is like pre-sweat. So you see it's a beautiful day, November, but so I'm gonna do about 8 200s. That's halfway around this track. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is sprint a 200 and then take a 2-minute rest and then sprint another one and so on until I get to 8. Now, this should take me probably about 20 minutes to do all of these. And so I wanted to show y'all this because maybe some of y'all are not used to running and getting out and you know, sprinting, so that might be a little bit too advanced. But if you want to get like more done in less time, some of y'all may not want to spend an hour on the treadmill or, you know, 2 hours walking. So this is how you can you know, cut the calories and cut half the time. So I'm gonna do again 8 200s, but let's say if you were on the treadmill, you could, you know, hype up the speed and do intervals of 30 seconds or a minute, going as fast as you can, and then take you, you know, 30 seconds to a minute to cool down, and then do that over and over. You could probably do that for like 10 minutes and get as much work as you could done in 45 minutes of just straight walking at a slow, steady pace. So I'm all about maximizing the time and cutting the calories. So if you can sprint, this is really a great workout. It's better than running for 2 hours. So I'm about to sprint, you know, do my 200s, and I'll have a sweat pick for y'all because I will be sweating. All right, let me tell y'all something, ladies and gentlemen. I just completed that 8 200s, which is the equivalent of sprinting a mile, so I'm sprinting. And so let me tell y'all about what happened. And this is what happens to all of us. We get excited about working out. New Year's coming. We get excited about a new us. We're gonna change our bodies. We're gonna finally do it this year. And here's what happens. You get tired, it gets hard, and you quit. So in the process of running these 8 200s, when I hit 4, I felt like giving up. I felt like saying, well, you know what? It's my first day running sprints, and you know, I'll just stop at 4 today. That went through my head for a second. But then I said, no, I'm gonna start out with 8. Next time I come, I'm gonna do 10, and I'm gonna work my way up to 12. And I'm gonna do this for 3 weeks. And here's the thing. You gotta push past that comfort zone. I got a question for you tonight. What is your health insurance plan? Wait, let me rephrase that. What is your fitness insurance plan? What does that mean? That means, what is your plan when you feel like giving up? Or do you have one? You know, we drive around with spare tires, and why do we have a spare tire in our trunk? Well, because there's a chance, no, there's not a chance, it's inevitable. If you drive enough, you're gonna get a flat tire at some point. If you work out hard enough, if you keep at this, it's inevitable there's gonna be a part where you feel like giving up. But that's the part where you gotta find it, and it's in the head. You're 6 inches away from success. I've said this before, you're 6 inches away from success. That's the 6 inches between here. Maybe I got 8 inches, but anyway. But it's the battle in here. When you feel like giving up, it's that psychological warfare that you're going through. It's that story that you gotta fight that, oh, I can't do this. No, you can, but you gotta push through. It's pushing through that part where you wanna quit. Because I tell you what, when I got to 5 and 6, they actually became easier. And then I got to 7, and I pushed myself really hard on 8, and now I feel good. You see the sweat. I know this is a sweat video, but this is a little bit longer. So I just want to say, push past the point of quitting. Push past the point of where it's uncomfortable. And I keep saying this, if you do what is uncomfortable enough, okay, you've been on the treadmill 5 times this week. Do something different. Do the elliptical, get in the swimming pool, do different workouts. It's about muscle confusion to get results. As tough as insanity is. And I about cried, I about threw up the first time I did it. It's not that hard for me anymore. It still is a good workout, but I'll never get the effects I got on that first round. I'll never get those effects because it was brand new to my body. It was a shock. So push through the uncomfortable points. Keep fighting, fight through the sweat. It's supposed to hurt. God, this is supposed to hurt. But it's one up here. I promise you, you can do this. It's your boy, R. Lamar, Raymond Lamar Lee. I love y'all, and I want y'all to win. Oh, another thing. I'm uncomfortable out here. I'm uncomfortable out here videoing. I can video inside my house all day. So I come out here, and there's kids and people walking, and they see me walking around with this camera. Why am I doing that? Not because I want to put on a show, but because I was scared to do it. I used to be fearful of doing this. And so I think I've said that before in videos before, but I used to be afraid to video. But this is my life, this is my passion. I gotta wear this, I gotta do this, and you can do it, baby. Let's go.